Grade 10, Agricultural Sciences, Term 1, Topic 2. Levels of Organization. Hello everyone, and welcome back to our Agricultural Sciences lesson. Today we are learning about the levels of organization. This topic helps us understand how living things are arranged, from the smallest living unit to the largest level found in nature. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to identify each level of organization and explain why each one is important in agriculture. Let's begin. Everything that is alive is organized in a special way. Living organisms are not made up of one big part. Instead, they are built step by step, with each level becoming bigger and more complex than the one before it. The first level is the cell. A cell is the smallest living unit of an organism. It is the basic building block of all plants and animals. Every living thing begins with cells. Some organisms have only one cell, while others have millions or even billions of cells. In agriculture, a maize plant is made up of many plant cells. A cow is also made up of many animal cells. Although plant and animal cells have some differences, they both perform important life functions. Cells need water, nutrients, oxygen, and energy to stay alive. Healthy cells help plants grow well and help animals remain healthy. When many cells of the same type work together to do the same job, they form a tissue. A tissue is a group of similar cells working together. Each tissue has a specific function. For example, muscle tissue helps a cow move. Leaf tissue helps a plant make food through photosynthesis. Root tissue absorbs water and minerals from the soil. Healthy tissues help plants and animals perform their normal life processes. Different tissues combine to form an organ. An organ is a structure made up of different tissues working together to perform a specific function. Examples in animals include the heart, lungs, stomach, liver, and kidneys. Examples in plants include the roots, stems, leaves, flowers, fruits, and seeds. Each organ has a special job. The roots absorb water and minerals. The leaves produce food. The heart pumps blood throughout the body. When organs are healthy, the whole organism functions properly. Several organs working together form an organ system. An organ system is a group of organs that work together to carry out a major function. In animals, examples include the digestive system, circulatory system, respiratory system, reproductive system, and nervous system. The digestive system breaks down food so nutrients can be absorbed. The circulatory system transports oxygen, nutrients, and waste products around the body. The respiratory system allows animals to breathe. The reproductive system produces offspring. In plants, different organs also work together as systems. The roots absorb water, the stem transports water and nutrients, and the leaves produce food. Together, they support the growth and survival of the plant. When all the organ systems work together, they form an organism. An organism is one complete living thing. Examples include a maize plant, a sunflower, a chicken, a sheep, a goat, or a dairy cow. Each organism grows, feeds, reproduces, responds to its environment, and eventually dies. Farmers care for organisms by providing the correct food, water, shelter, and protection from diseases and pests. Organisms of the same species living together in one area form a population. A population is a group of organisms of the same species living in the same place at the same time. For example, all the sheep grazing in one camp form a sheep population. All the maize plants growing in one field form a maize population. Farmers monitor populations to make sure there are enough resources such as food, water, and space. Different populations living together form a community. A community includes all the different populations living and interacting in one area. On a farm, a community may include cattle, sheep, goats, chickens, grasses, trees, insects, earthworms, birds, and microorganisms. These living organisms depend on one another. Bees pollinate flowers. Earthworms improve the soil. Birds may feed on insects that damage crops. Every organism plays an important role in maintaining balance. The next level is the ecosystem. An ecosystem consists of all the living organisms together with the non-living parts of their environment. The living parts are called biotic factors. These include plants, animals, fungi, bacteria, and other living organisms. The non-living parts are called abiotic factors. These include sunlight, water, soil, air, temperature, rainfall, and minerals. Living organisms depend on both biotic and abiotic factors to survive. For example, crops need fertile soil, enough water, sunlight, and suitable temperatures to grow well. Livestock also require clean water, fresh air, good grazing, and comfortable environmental conditions. When these factors are balanced, agricultural production improves. The largest level of organization is the biosphere. The biosphere includes every ecosystem on Earth where life exists. It includes all living organisms together with the environments that support life. Every farm in South Africa is part of the biosphere. Every forest, river, grassland, and ocean also forms part of the biosphere. Protecting the biosphere means protecting agriculture and ensuring food security for future generations. Let us quickly review the levels of organization. Cell, tissue, organ system, organism, population. Community, ecosystem, biosphere. Notice how each level becomes larger and more complex than the previous one. Now, think about this. A maize plant starts as tiny cells. Those cells form tissues. Tissues form roots, stems, and leaves. These organs work together to make one healthy maize plant. Many maize plants form a population. Together with insects, birds, soil organisms, and other plants, they form a community. The community and its environment form an ecosystem. Finally, all ecosystems together make up the biosphere. Here is a quick activity. Arrange these levels of organization from the smallest to the largest. Organ, cell, population, community, tissue, biosphere, ecosystem, organism, organ system. Pause the video and write your answer. The correct order is cell, tissue, organ system, organism, population, community, ecosystem, biosphere. Well done if you got them all correct. Remember, understanding the levels of organization helps us understand how plants and animals grow, survive, and interact with their environment. This knowledge is essential for successful farming because healthy cells build healthy organisms, and healthy ecosystems support productive agriculture. Thank you for learning with Agrizone. Keep learning, keep growing, and I'll see you in the next agricultural sciences lesson.